Hi, Robin Forster here, and I just wanted to jump on to share some information with you. And true to form, I'm having technical problems, so I'm hoping that you will even see this. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to talk about is we're all talking about the virus that's out and about and what we can do to take care of ourselves and those that we love and also our community because this is affecting people in different ways. And from what I can tell from what I've been reading in the news, and I'm sure you have too, we haven't peaked yet in the United States. We have a little ways to go. So what can we do to protect ourselves? And I hope that you got my newsletter that I sent out last week because I tried to put a packet with value for you of information so that you would know what links to click on to go and see what the professionals are talking about. And I know that we all know that everything on the internet is true, right? So it's a matter of kind of curating what sources you're looking through and reading from it. And that's one of the things that I try to do. And also in the newsletter, just to have something kind of positive and fun, I put in some links so you can watch some birds hatching their nests. One of them is an eagle. So that's kind of fun. So let me know if you didn't get the newsletter and I will send it out to you. I have a new email service that I'm using. So again, a learning curve, of course. And then that takes us into self-care because it's really easy to get just super busy or stay super busy. There's a lot going on, kids, jobs, networking, running your business, whatever it is in your life that makes you crazy busy, which then leads to us being a little stressed out, probably not eating quite as well as we need to. We're getting tired, our system is getting run down, and that's not a good thing to be doing right now. I'm sure that you've seen that lots of sporting events are being canceled. There's new rules now around the country in terms of how many people can congregate in one place. And we have some new terms, social distancing. I think it's about 6 feet is what I saw lately. So there's lots of things happening that are changing in our lives, and we need to take care of ourselves. And I'm sure you all have seen and heard, one of them is washing our hands, doing it to the song Happy Birthday, so that we really do a good job. And I found for me, I don't know if this is true for you, I guess I was kind of slacking off on doing a really good hand washing job. So I have improved that and changed that. So please share that with everyone that you know and love about hand washing. And also, let's try to get some more sleep. Let's try to lower our stress levels and make sure that you're hydrating. It is so easy not to drink enough pure water, and our body really, really needs that. And I could tell you more about that. I started working out with Melt again, and a lot of information about seeing if you're hydrated enough or not. Anyway, that totally different subject. Contact me if you want to know more about that. And the other thing I wanted to share with you is some products that I have been using that I love, and that's what I share them with other people. But Shaklee has put together a package which just makes life so simple. So I wanted to let you know about it. And did you notice how nicely that happened? I got the flyer up. I'm pretty excited about that. So this is called the Immunity Super Pack. This is brand new. This just came out, and big kudos to Shaklee for making our lives easier about putting all the stuff that we need all together. And so let me just go through this really quickly so that you'll have an idea of what's going on in this. And if I can get this to roll, there we go. Okay, so you can see the Immunity Super Pack. Let me and so what we're looking at, oops, part of the screen cut off. Let's see if we can uncut that. And you're right, I should have used the bar at the bottom. Okay, so what we're talking about is supplements, and as always, eating real food is the most important and first thing that we should all do. And a lot of us don't eat as well as we should. 3 to 5 servings of vegetables and fruits every day. Are we all really doing that? So in case we're not, and we have a little bit of stress, and we've been staying up a little later than we were supposed to because there's a lot going on in life, we're looking at supplements to help boost our immune system. And that's why they're called supplements, because they're not supposed to replace. So let me just real quickly go through what Shaklee is calling step 1. And this is the stuff that we need to take inside to help boost our immune system. And there's 4 different products that they rock my world, and I'm assuming that they're going to rock your world also. Nutrifuron, I have found as I get older, my immune system is just not working as awesome as it used to. So I have to pay a little more attention to that, and I have switched over to Nutrifuron because that seems to help my immune system stay healthy. And I'll tell you a really quick story. We had a friend who was working in the schools, and you know, schools, little kids, we're talking serious germ factories. And so he would always get sick every winter, 3, 4, 5 times during the winter, which does not work well if you're trying to work full time. And so we switched him over to some of the Shaklee food supplements, and Nutrifuron was one of them. And all of a sudden, he's not getting sick at school anymore. Yeah, I mean, seriously, we're talking something that made a huge difference in his life. So I love the product and wanted to tell you about it. So that's one of the 4 that Shaklee recommend. Also, the Vitalized Immunity, and let me see if I can get my cursor on that screen. And it's the tall tube. And, you know, I wish that I had changed my cursor to something way cool, like, I don't know, yellow flaming dot or something. But I don't know how. So if you know how to do that, please let me know, because that would make this a lot more fun. Anyway, the Vitalized Immunity, that's something sometimes when I'm feeling I'm not sick, nothing's going on, it's just not quite right. I'll plop one of those into water, sometimes warm water, sometimes not. And first of all, I'll watch it, and it cracks me up. And then I'll drink it, and because of the ingredients in it, I just always feel so much better. It just, it's got a lot of vitamin C in it, like 16 oranges. And seriously, between you and me, are you going to sit down and eat 16 oranges all at one time? Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm not either. We don't even have oranges in the house right now. We should probably fix that. So anyway, the Vitalized Immunity is great when you're just feeling a little off and need a little something. And then we have the Optiflora DI. The reason for that is this is helping with the probiotics in your gut. And I think that most of us have heard that about 70% of our immune system is in our gut. Well, if our gut's not working very well, and if it's not happy, that's not going to work out well for us in terms of self-care and taking care of ourselves and staying well. So that's the reason for the Optiflora DI. And one of the things, I was talking to a friend the other day, and he was talking about how he's eating a lot of yogurt. It's got probiotics in it, and you know, good on him. That's awesome. And the other piece to that is that our stomach acid, which we're supposed to have, that's a good thing, our stomach acid doesn't always allow the probiotics to get through the acid and get to our gut. So we need to be looking at that and be aware of maybe we need to do something else besides that. But awesome that he was getting that from his food and doing it very consistently. So that was a great thing. Okay, so step 2, and I know we've all been talking about this, it's cleaning your hands, washing them, making sure you're doing a good job, singing happy birthday twice when you wash your hands. What I like about the Shaklee hand wash is that it's super concentrated. So you see this great big huge container. This, if you train everyone in your house correctly, this is not the cheap stuff that you pump and pump and pump and pump. That's not how this works. This is very concentrated, and that's why they're including this cute little dispenser, because if you have people in your house that are maybe not so trainable, you can go ahead and dilute this so they can use all the pumps that they want. But this is going to last you an extremely long time. This is 32 ounces of concentrated hand washing soap, and I love it. We use this all over the house. We use this in the shower. I have pumps everywhere, and it's a delight. There's no smell. It doesn't dry out your hands so that your hands feel awful afterwards. I mean, I'm sure you all have used some of those soaps where you just kind of go, ew, afterwards. This hand wash doesn't do that. The other thing that's incredibly important right now is the Basic G germicide. And so Shaklee, oh, excuse me. And no, I'm not sick. It's just talking so much, I should be taking sips of water. Self-care. And so with the basic G germicide, okay, this is a whole, I think this is 64 ounces. That's funny. I'm not remembering. Anyway, what I wanted to tell you on this stuff is, again, super, 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 super concentrated, way beyond. It's awesome. And to give you an idea of what that means, my chiropractor, Dr. Casey Ferguson, who is just an awesome guy, he uses this because he has tried everything on the market, and he's tried wearing gloves because he has to spray down his table after every single patient. And yes, that's what we want him to do. And so it's taken him 2 years to go through a quart of this. That's how concentrated it is. So I'm thinking that folks might want to get together, and you may want to share this because it's going to be really challenging for one household to go through this. Even if you're wiping down the doors and your phone and the bottom of your purse and your backpack, and everything else that you're touching and other people are touching, and when you're out and about, one of the things that I do is I spray this on a little washcloth and take it with me. Makes it much easier, so just in case. And I use a little bag that's a reusable bag so that I'm not creating any more trash. So something to think about. I just wanted to let you all know the way to order this. Let's see if I can get this to roll back here. The way to order this is you can go to my website, which is called www.shopwithrobin.today. Oh, and that, I have the wrong website on that. How funny. I knew that there was going to be something else. It's not feelsoalive.today. It's shopwithrobin.today. I was handing those out. Oops. Anyway, just wanted to jump on really quick and to let you know about this, to let you know that you have some choices, some alternatives, and that Shaklee is looking out for you to try to make this as easy as possible. And that's all I wanted to say. So any questions, please get in touch with me. Take care of yourself. Take care of the other people in your life. And thank you very much for listening.